back to the Huberdeau thing. I'm not saying the guy has never been good. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm just saying that what I'm hearing, I'm not even watching the games, but what I'm hearing Calgary Flames fans complain about is pretty much the same things that I've complained about all the years in the recaps, with the exception of last season. I get, doesn't sound like a nice thing to say about the guy that, he was playing for a contract. So let's look at the flip side to that. A lot of times guys come into a new system, a new town, the whole thing. Look at how long it took Bob, right? Look at how long it took him to start looking like his old self again. You know what I mean? Now, I don't think Huberdeau is going to go back to what he did last year. Last year, so many Panthers had career best seasons. And Huberdeau cashed in on that. You can't blame him for that. And in many ways, that season last year is probably one of the reasons why he got traded, from the perspective of Zito knew, man, there's just no way I'm going to be able to afford to keep all of these guys. And when you get the opportunity to get somebody like Tkachuk, who's younger, who's going to basically give you the same on-ice points production, and you're going to get him for cheaper, that's a no-brainer. What Huberdeau is going through now, I think, is just a combination of a number of things. Obviously, living in a new place, it wasn't like he became a free agent and chose Calgary, right? He's at a party with his friends. Next thing you know, hey, you're going to Calgary. And we all know the response he had to Zito. So you've got that going on, and he's not playing with the type of players that he needs to play with. He's got to have guys that when he makes one of those magical passes, that's still undeniable. But when he makes one of those passes, he's got to have guys that can put it in the net. And then that's what he feeds off of, okay? Very rarely are you going to see him just come out of the gate shooting. Now, last year, he did do that some. But for the most part, the rest of his career, he's been a guy that kind of starts the game slow. And if he can get an assist or two, then he starts raising his game, getting more confident, playing with an edge, and shooting the puck more. So you've got to surround him with players that are going to put the puck in the net. When he comes into the zone, he is looking to pass. He is not, and when I say he's looking to pass, I haven't seen what he's doing in Calgary, but I can extrapolate from what I used to watch him do. When I say he's looking to pass, I mean he's coming into the zone. He's not even looking at the goalie. He's looking off to the side, and I've seen him look behind him to wait for somebody else to enter the zone to pass. So when I say he's looking to pass, it's not like he's even checking the goalie and making a move and thinking, okay, I don't have a shot here, so I'm going to pass it. His last resort is, I guess I got to shoot this puck. Nobody's open to pass it to, or I don't think I can make one of those magic passes, so I guess, damn it, now I got to shoot the puck. It's an afterthought with him. He's been like that his entire career. Last year, he was like that less, okay? But last year, the team was playing at such an unsustainably high offensive level that, if he had a good game the game before and a couple of assists and the team was winning and we got 7 goals, they were coming out flying. Maybe he's taking shots early and scoring, a few more goals than he normally would. It wasn't like he got 60 goals. It wasn't even like he got 50. It wasn't even like he got 40. Okay, 85 assists. Okay, that's his game. And if he doesn't have guys, and I'm not blaming this on other players, but you have to put, they went out and they got him and they spent all this money on him. I'm getting ready to have a thunderstorm here. They went and spent all this money on him. You got to put him in a position to play to the best of what his game is, okay? It's like we didn't get Matthew Tkachuk and then tell him, hey, run and gun, right? We're letting Tkachuk do what he does, which is get in front of the net, and somehow he finds a way for the puck to hit his stick, and it's in the back of the net. I've never seen anything like it. He's one of the best guys in front of the net I've ever seen. If you don't put guys around Huberdeau that can receive the passes, that can anticipate him making those passes and then put it in the back of the net, this is the results you're going to get. So, that's one other angle to the Huberdeau situation. There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of things that are going into this. But from what it sounds like, from what I'm seeing from the fans' reactions, let's put it that way. What it looks and sounds like to me is they looked at that 115 points and said, Huberdeau's going to come in and be the guy, and he's going to lead us. That ain't never going to happen. He is not the guy. He is a guy that when surrounded in the right circumstances and you play him in the right system, who can get you 70, 80, 90, maybe 115 points on the high point there, okay? But he's not a guy where, hey, we've lost 2 games in a row and we really need somebody to take over again and get this team moving again. He's never been that guy. He's never going to be that guy. And I suspect that that's part of the reason why Zito felt comfortable trading him and putting Tkachuk in as his replacement.